This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Williams. It's an out route. The catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware. Ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And they hand it off to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled, but first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield. It's Williams. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Trying to find room. It's Irvin.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. The RPO caught to the right. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wormley. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. On the run, it's Smith. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Smith.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Williams. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Sun Devils bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And the USC offense will take over first and 10.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. No running. Hand it off to the running back. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's White. Nice grab. It's Jordan. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
And the Trojans' offense is on the move now. And here's the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught behind the line. It's Fowler. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. You're lucky that wasn't the score.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's White. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Great connection there for 6 points.
USC, number 25.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? On the ground, it's Smith. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 45. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
2nd down after that short completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Scanning the field. It's White. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Brings up second down.
Second down after the incompletion. To the air. It's Williams. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Sun Devils come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's another first down.
A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sun Devils move into the red zone. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And on the carry, he's heading left. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's White. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Butler. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass, it's Williams. Looking right, this one caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Butler. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
on the slant.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
He'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime.
USC.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Timeout, USC.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He made it. 3 points on the board. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep to begin the second half. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's White. That's reeled in. It's Irvin. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
You know, in third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? If they're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks all over the country try to manipulate the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, I think he just telegraphed it to the receiver that he was going to throw to, staring him down, which allowed the excellent coverage to be able to knock that ball away.
That's reeled in. It's Fowler. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They'll run it from the gun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
He's knocked down.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back. It's White. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains 6 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking deep to the right side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Irvin. Finding space at the 20. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to pass. It's White. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
After missing a field goal on their last drive, they got to produce something here on 3rd down to even get into field goal range. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
Arizona State, 7.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some good yards himself.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pass rush closing in. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And they'll kick it away here. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's White. That's caught. It's Butler. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grab behind the line. It's Fowler. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Butler. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Makes the catch. It's Butler. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's White. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab made by the tight end.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll give it to the back. And they convert on third. Football at the 20 now. First down in the red zone.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Trying to convert again on third down. It's 3rd and 2. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Second and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's White. On the move now. The ball is out right near the goal line.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football, The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball at the 34. And the Sun Devils come to the line to run the hurry-up.
But you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the right side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle here for the offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, ASU, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down here for this offense. The sure hands. It's Fowler. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's White. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Arizona State offense comes back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Caught over the middle. It's Lawson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. It's been a rough game for this offensive line, allowing 4 sacks and now flagged on the holding call. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
1st and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter.
27, Arizona State, 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Williams. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. The ball is caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the USC offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught behind the line. It's Irvin. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Oh, what a crucial blunder by the defense to give up the first down. The offense can essentially just run out the clock. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Receiver makes the grab. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Their last chance here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, it's been a great season. Big